AskReddit by deleted. Short people, what's something taller people don't understand? Even if the object isn't that heavy, if my arms can't wrap comfortable around to hold it, I can't carry it. The overhead visor isn't going to do anything against the sun. The visor drives me crazy. I asked for a visor extender for Christmas and my fiancé didn't understand why I needed that. I was like, the visor literally does nothing. When you're in a crowd of people, you can't see a damn thing. Yep, going to a concert in the crowd is not an option. We're at backpack height and amp. It's going to hit us in the face if you're not careful. I apologize for any experience you've had with taller backpack wearers because I've absolutely never thought about this. What makes this worse is I frequently feel infuriated that spokes of smaller people's umbrellas are always at eye height for me. Backpacks are so much more common than umbrellas. I'm going to really watch out for this now. A car's sun visors serve no purpose to us. I always wear sunglasses with it, and if the sun is really bad I'm stretching up really high to be able to block the sun at all. We don't need to ever clean those top shelves you say are dirty. I don't see them. Thus, they do not exist. I once was asked to clean the tops of the espresso machines at work. Had to get out the small ladder. Was level with multiple colleagues and looked at them and said, "So wait, you all can see this and just aren't doing anything about all the dust and spilled beans?" If I gain 5 pounds I may need a different size pants. 5 pounds is so much to a person with no place to put it. OMG, yes. I'm 5 feet tall, and gaining even 2 pounds makes my pants and skirts dig into my waist. Most short people can't sit with their back against the back of a chair or sofa and have their feet touch the floor. Without a pillow behind them it gets uncomfortable quickly. A lot of guys make fun of all the decorative pillows, but they also serve a function. Typing class. Sit back in the chair with your feet flat on the floor. If I lowered the chair to accomplish that, the typewriter would be at nose height. When hiking with a taller person, why you just can't take one step across a chasm to reach the next place of solid footing. Also, when hiking, I need to walk in front, otherwise all I'll see is their back. We see up into your nostrils all the time. I'm 6 feet 3 and have big nostrils. This is a legit fear of mine. Normal chairs are too tall for me. I can only touch the floor with my tiptoes. So, I often just sit in the edge of my seat, but I always have to make sure my chair isn't in the way, like in restaurants and office meetings, etc. On the plus side, I can wear children's socks and shoes, which are less expensive and in way more fun designs. When I sit on a toilet, my feet don't touch the ground. I have to sit in basically the exact opposite of the ideal squatting stance. Get a squatty potty. How awful concerts can be when you can't see the damn thing. You can guarantee the tallest person in the venue will stand directly in front of you too. No chairs are made for me. At 5 feet 3, my feet always dangle and worsen my sciatica. It feels dumb to feel like a toddler in every chair. That and anything ergonomic is awful to sit in. When the neck support meets the back of your head and it feels like your head is being forced into a looking down position. How difficult it is to get clothes out the bottom of a top loading washer. I have repurposed some kitchen tongs to be used as laundry tongs. Or those big chest freezers in the supermarket. I almost fell into one once. In crowds it can become difficult to breathe. Taller people can reach the fresh air, but I'm trapped under where everyone else is breathing out. Oh no, I'm pretty tall and at a concert recently was standing near a few really tall guys. It was later in the night and we have been sweating and dancing. I was in line with their shoulders and armpits. It was not a good smell. Sorry you have to deal with stinky butts and farts and BO in crowds. This explains why my short friends always want to be near the front. so they can see and not be suffocated. I don't want to be in the front as I'm blocking the view for people behind me and I can see just fine from anywhere in the crowd. What it's like to go to the grocery store and have the item you need be on the very top shelf. You have to either suck up your pride and social anxiety and ask for help or go home without it. I love asking people for help at the grocery store. I didn't used to, but I asked a guy once who was only a few inches taller than me but tall enough to reach what I couldn't. He grabbed the item and thanked me for asking him. He said it made his day to feel helpful and he'd never been asked before. He said he couldn't wait to go home and brag about it to his friends, hahaha. I'm not eating small portions to starve myself. I'm eating small portions because if I consume more than 1,300 calories a day I'll gain weight. Exactly. Fuck being 5 feet tall sometimes. That people won't respect you as much as a tall person in a professional setting. 4 feet 8 here. Customers at my work often think I'm the trainee. I'm the fucking manager. Your height doesn't intimidate me. I'm used to looking up. I'm so used to looking up at people that when I meet an adult the same height as me, almost never, I accidentally think they are shorter than me for a bit. I've caught myself feeling smug and finally bigger than someone, only to suddenly realize they are the same height as me. Always having to find the step stool that they've moved. That we are closer to your crotch and can attack anytime. What happens if I pat you on the head? I punch straight forward. Being used as an armrest is annoying, and not peak humor that some tall people think it is. Anyone that's ever done that to me, I've looked at them and said your deodorant stopped working. The world is not designed for short people. As mentioned in other comments, items on higher shelves aren't easy to reach and angling feet when sitting on a toilet or in a chair sucks. Consider my own 4 minutes and 10 seconds pet peeve. The average countertop height should reach the average person around mid-hip or thereabouts. This allows for hands to be in an ideal ergonomic position to do whatever. But for us short people, the countertop height trends upward to somewhere torso level, making doing things at counter height just miserable. I hate cooking, doing dishes, etc. simply because after a little while, my neck, shoulders, and back ache from extending my arms up and out rather than out and down like everyone else. I imagine taller than average folks have similar issues with needing to stoop down to reach the counter. I cannot easily ergonomically hold onto a hanging strap on the bus. It pulls at my shoulder causing pain. Fuck all the tall people leaning onto poles and not hanging onto the straps. People treat you like you're lesser of a person. Like hell, I'm 38. I've been through a lot of shit. Just because I'm 4 minutes and 11 seconds doesn't mean I'm not worthy of respect. Damn it. And then when you call it out or stand up for yourself, you're the asshole with a Napoleon complex. You see door handles? They got stuck in my sleeves sometimes. It's either pockets or just ramming hip first into them for me.